Now, the Ohio Department of Health says it will prioritize getting COVID testing kits to schools and universities instead of other health partners. Reporter Marielle Carbone is joining us live right now in Indian Hill. And Marielle, why make this change?
Well, Craig, this is all about keeping kids in school. So that's why the test kits, they'll come to schools. And for that same reason, you're seeing some districts starting to do their own pop-up testing, which is happening here tonight. Now, I spoke to some parents and they say they're on the same page. They want their kids in school, but it's been a challenge to advocate for that with so much changing, especially for parents who have medically compromised children.
Most of us have had tough conversations with our children about the possibility of being in the hospital for a very long time, talking about death. But school for our son, he loves school.
Which is why Katie Foster wants to keep her son, Jonah, in school. The problem?
I don't think that the numbers are going to be low enough that it'll be acceptable for him to be around anyone that's unmasked.
Jonah has a rare chronic lung disease, so Foster has been pushing for Indian Hill Exempted School District to implement a universal mask policy.
The school talks about the importance of all kids being in person, but then they're not actually doing it with their actions.
Until Wednesday, the district was mask optional. A temporary mandate is now in place through next Friday. In a statement, the superintendent says the goal is keeping kids in school. That's what Foster wants. Another avenue to do that is a layered approach. The Ohio Department of Health is encouraging both testing and masking in schools.
A mask is not perfect. A test is often not perfect. But when we apply them together, we often are able to achieve a more substantial result.
He needs to be in person.
Joan Garrett is on board with that layered approach. Her 6-year-old son, Henry, was exposed at school Monday before Indian Hill implemented its mask mandate.
Just all the, potential scenarios in your mind. He could get COVID-19. He could be intubated. He could be in the ICU.
Henry has congenital myopathy, which affects his muscles. Garrett is calling on others to be more understanding.
Being a parent of a medically complex child, you don't know what would happen if you get COVID-19.
Now, ODH did order more than 1 million test kits this month. As for Foster, she says that her son's doctors say that if the district doesn't keep a mask policy in place right now, that it won't be safe to send her child to school. So she's currently having to deal with possibly sending him to a remote or rather online charter school instead of the district, which is something she just doesn't want to do. Reporting live in Indian Hill, I'm Marielle Carbone, WCPO 9 News.